To get the Cyborg race, you must first be in the second sea and have a decently high level, since this is probably the hardest race to obtain in the game. Once you're ready, you will now need a Fist of Darkness, which can be obtained by killing sea beasts. For me, the best way to hunt sea beasts is to gather some friends and head out to sea in this general area. The more boats and drivers you have, the higher the chance of spawning and obtaining the Fist of Darkness from a sea beast. Every time you kill a sea beast, there is a 5% chance of the fist dropping. Alternatively, there is also a small chance of getting the Fist of Darkness from a chest, but this method is not recommended as it only works if the server you're in is more than 4 hours old. Once you've got the Fist of Darkness, go to the hot side of the hot and cold island and head towards the top of this structure. At the top, there should be a small doorway which leads to the place where you can do lore raids. Here, stand inside the blue chamber with the fist in your inventory and press the green button. A message should appear saying, "Your Fist of Darkness has been processed. Please supply a core brain to continue." This means you're ready to move on to the next step of the puzzle. For this next step, you'll need a core brain, which can be obtained with a small chance after completing the Law Order raid. To start this raid, you'll first need a special microchip which can be bought from the Arithmetic NPC. He is located inside a secret room behind the Smoke Admiral. Talk to him and he will give you the microchip in return for 1000 fragments. Now you can start a lore raid by going back to the secret laboratory and clicking the green button while standing inside the blue tube. If you want, you can get some friends to help you defeat the level 1250 lore raid boss. The boss has a 2.5% chance of dropping the core brain, so just keep buying microchips and doing the raid until you get it. Please note that you cannot obtain the core brain if you haven't inserted the Fist of Darkness. Once you get the core brain, go back to the secret laboratory yet again and insert the core brain into the machine like you did for the Fist of Darkness. This will open a secret staircase leading to a room containing yet another tube. Step inside and click the green button. This will prompt you to change your race to Cyborg for 2500 fragments. Congratulations, you have officially obtained Cyborg V1. Unfortunately, the Cyborg race doesn't give any buffs until it is upgraded to V2 and above, so to upgrade it to V2, you will need to complete the Flower Quest. But before you can do this quest, you must meet some requirements. This includes having a level equal to or higher than level 850, 500,000 belly, and having completed the Colosseum quest, which can be obtained by talking to Bartilo. This NPC is located in the cafe, and after talking to him, he'll first ask you to defeat 50 swan pirates. After that, talk to him again and he will tell you to defeat Jeremy, who is located on the mountain near the swan pirates. And finally, he will tell you to rescue the gladiators, who are locked under the Colosseum. In this little room, there is a series of symbols drawn on the wall which need to be pressed in a certain order to form a code. This code can be found on a dinner table in Swan's Mansion in case you wanted to see for yourself, but for the tutorial, I will leave it on the screen. To complete the quest, click each of the symbols in this room in the order shown in the picture. Once you've done this, you should now be able to do the Flower Quest. For this quest, you will first need to find the Alchemist NPC who is located in the green zone. Talk to him and he will give you a quest to find 3 different flowers, which are red, blue, and yellow, located around the map. To start, check whether it's currently night or daytime. If it's night time, skip ahead using the timeline to see all the blue flower locations, otherwise, keep watching for the red flower locations which only spawn during the day. The first location is behind the Marine Lieutenants in green zone. Next it can also spawn behind a brown rock near Fajita in green zone. If the flower isn't in those 2 locations, go back across the bridge and on one of the giant plateaus near the factory is another location. The 4th location is in one of the bushes of the Swan Mansion, and finally, the last location is beside some stairs in the first area of Kingdom of Rose. The blue flower, which only spawns during the night, can be found at these locations. The first and second locations are beneath the tree facing the cave-in and on one of the graves in Graveyard. The third and fourth locations are on the ground and near the tree at Usopp Island. Finally, the blue flower can also be found in a secret room at the Cave Island. Moving on to the yellow flower, which can be obtained by killing any NPC in Second Sea, but I recommend killing the Swan Pirates as they are probably the easiest enemies to farm. It shouldn't take too long to get the final flower, and once you do, Try your best not to die, as you will lose all the flowers in your inventory and go back to the alchemist in the green zone. Talk to him and he will upgrade your race to V2 in return for 500,000 belly. Cyborg V2 gives you 10% defense against melee, sword, and gun attacks, and 15% of the damage you receive will be converted to energy. To upgrade Cyborg to V3, you'll first need to be level 1000 and above, have defeated Don Swan, and 2 million belly. Once you're ready, you will now need to find the Arowe NPC, who is located in a hidden room under Diamond's Hill. Inside, talk to Arowe and he will tell you to bring him a physical Blox fruit. This is very easy to do, as you just need to unstore a fruit you're not gonna use, or you can buy a random one from the Blox fruits gacha in the cafe. Once the fruit is in your inventory, talk to Arowe again and he will upgrade your race to V3 in return for 2 million belly. Once you've obtained Cyborg V3, you will now have an ability called Energy Core, which you can activate by pressing the T key. While this ability is activated, it will boost your defense by 30% and deal AoE damage to enemies within its range. The damage of this ability is based on your level. The higher the level, the more damage it will do. Congratulations if you've made it this far, and if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask me down in the comments or in my Discord server. Other than that, I'll see you next time.